Hello! Hello everybody. Let's turn that down a bit. There we go. That's better. Yeah! Welcome back to well, we're colouring in. Excuse me. We are colouring in tonight because I worked very hard over the last couple of days in between the Villian Karu design stream and right now. And I have managed to finish, obviously, the design. Excuse me, and I have done the line art as well now, so we can just go straight into colouring, which is the fun part. Yeah, so colouring in, it's going to be good. I'm just going to have water every now and again. Alright, let's jump on over. Hooray. Here we are. Excuse me. Okay, so we have the design. After I colour it, I'm going to make it, so we're going to probably just do flat colours today, just to see how it looks, and then we can go back in and, you know, do the highlights and shading and, you know, depth and blah 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 blah. I have kept, you may notice I have kept the, I've kept the wings and the character on separate layers for when I go to do the final design page. I'll be able to have them separate and do like some cool front and backs and stuff without having to do lots of extra work later. Because yeah, it'll be a lot harder to do it later than to do it now, basically. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, because I did want to have a lot of her outfit being white, or lighter coloured rather, as well, I'm going to change my background colour to be something that is not the same colour. We could go with something that's kind of just not too... Yep, cool, that'll do. So you can kind of still see it a little bit, but yeah, it's not too crazy, hopefully. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do, I get these, I'm going to duplicate them both. I'm going to put them up the top. Okay. Might chuck them in this folder. Call it line art folder. So then I know not to touch this one, purely because that way when I select stuff I can fix the corners, and you'll probably see what I'm doing anyway. It's same thing that I do with the emotes as well. It just saves a lot of time, so if you need to fix something you can fix it on that layer and then you're not mucking around with the line art because you've already got another line art layer, which is nice. So we're gonna get rid of the wings for now. I need to hide that too. So I've just got just villain me, like standing there menacingly. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna go in and chuck in the flat colours of what I want, and then we can obviously change it. But yeah, we might do some depth stuff later, but we'll see. We'll see. I wanted to have like mainly her like suit to be white and this cape part as well to be white. I want to add like a gradient on this cape part as well, so we'll definitely get to that at some point. But yeah, this is kind of what I want at the moment. Cool. I'm pretty sure this cuff was either going to end up being white or black. A lot of it's probably going to be white, purely because that's just what it's going to be. And then the details are going to be different coloured, but obviously it'll have like grey shading and stuff like that in there as well. So yeah, but basically what I was thinking, I want to have her be like an inverse colour scheme of what I am. So instead of like my colour parts being yellow and purple, I'm going to have hers being pink and green. Because those those two colours are also like conflicting colours, so they complement. That's what I'm looking for. They're complementary colours, so they complement each other when they're next to each other, which I hope I'm a very good example for. So yeah, we're gonna just not do that. I'm gonna just start off by getting some flat colour in there, and then if I don't like it we can fix it later and change it around and see how we go. I also have got my reference sheet up to, you know, kind of see where I've placed what colours and stuff like that as well to help out some parts, you know. I was going to say there's not much skin showing really, because she's got, well, I mean, I've got fire socks as well, so it's kind of the equivalent of that. But yeah, not much showing, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. I'll just get in colouring in there. We'll fix the eyes now as well. What I might do is I'm going to turn that off, but I want to keep this on so I can see the over the line up, but not like the horrible looking part, if that makes, like the colouring part, if that makes sense. Because yeah, I want to try and not like stuff this up. Actually, I've got a better idea. Because I want to keep it as nice as possible. So yeah, I'm going to just do that instead, and that way it doesn't select it. There we go. And I can colour it as well, because obviously the eyes are not that colour. The eye whites are not going to be that colour. And that will look very weird. Trust me, I've tried it. It looks very weird. And me trying it was not intentional as well either. It was unintentional. Just turn it up a little bit. Okay, and where are we? I want to select this bit now so I can do this bit. Awesome. Awesome. Now, like, this also doesn't have to be too perfect because it is just a design kind of thing. Like, you still want it to be pretty crisp and clear in what you're wanting to get across, but it doesn't have to be completely perfect, which is good, because we know me and perfect is sometimes perfect and sometimes not perfect. But yeah, like, as long as you get like the colors right and you're getting pretty much everything mainly right, then you should be fine. Like, see, when I go to do this now, it's gonna look bad if I hide this. Like, we don't want that. That's not very professional looking. There we go. Oh, no. Much better. Because, yeah, sometimes that tends to happen, but, you know, you can just kind of do that and it fixes everything, which is nice. It's all fixed. All fixed. And, like, a little bit here as well. Tends to happen more towards the corners, and, like, obviously I haven't coloured in all the white parts properly yet either. But that's okay, because we can go in and fix it now. Because we want to fix it. Yeah. Everything else is looking pretty alright though. Let's have a look. Nice. I need a... So I've also inverted the plus and the minus eyes as well. So her plus eye is on her left side instead of my right side, which is, yeah, the opposite, which is kind of cool. It's going to be so good. So I think I'm pretty happy with that for now, being like the base kind of colouring for those sorts of things. So I'm going to put... I also forgot to mention I figured out what to put on her head as well. Instead of cat ear headband, it's like short bunny ear headband but pointed. That's what I call it. I could make them longer. They'd probably look a little better if they were longer, but I think keeping them short is kind of what I want to go for at the moment, so we're going to keep it short. As for the pink and red, we've got to choose the colours now. Let's choose the colours. Let's have a look. What kind of colour are we wanting? We're obviously wanting to start with pink, not blue. Let's find some pinks. So the equivalent, so obviously we can potentially agree that out of purple and yellow, purple tends to be the darker colour. So out of the green and pink, I have decided that the green is going to be the equivalent of the darker colour, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna just do that and hope for the best. It's not gonna be when I say dark, I mean it's not gonna be like a very dark green. It's gonna be still a darker green, but not super dark, because we don't want to be too dark. So let's try and choose a good pink. I think I've got my funny settings on still. I'll have to have a look, but that's okay. We'll see. We will see how we go. Do the top stripe as pink, I reckon. There we go. I think I was going to have her hair be pink because mine is, well, yellow, blonde. So being yellow and purple again, it's going to have to be pink. But I did want to put like a green to it, like a tint either, or like tips on the end, or have like a streak through a braid here, something like that. I just don't know what one of those options I want to do yet. I have not decided. But that is okay. We don't have to decide straight away. I might... Do I want to have this to be... Yeah, I think that's going to have to be pink as well. And we might have both of those be green, but like 2 different types of green maybe? Yeah. We could probably have those be pink there, because we'll have the tie be green, I think. We can have maybe alternating buttons as well, which would kind of be cool. Maybe. Might be cool, might not be cool. We'll have this be pink, this stripe. Oh, hang on. I have to colour this in manually. It's a little bit too small to get the paint bucket tool in there. That's okay. And then these are going to be the same as what I've got. So pink's going to be here, and then here, and then green's going to be on the other one as well. Yeah. Alright. This is looking cool. And then I wanted to have pink on the underside of one glove and green on the underside of another. So we're going to do that. And then I forgot those were actually meant to be white as well. Whoops. That's okay. We can fill it in now. All fixed. All fixed. No problems here. I do need to probably colour in the boots properly as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. I could probably make them different coloured. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We'll see how we go. I kind of have like just a loose kind of idea for colouring of this. I didn't really have like a full-on colour for it. Whilst I'm here though, I do want to pick a green now. I want it to be, yeah, like a bright green. That's going to be cool. Alright. Have green tie. Green there. These are going to be green on the inside, and they'll probably... I mean, they're probably going to be white. Oh, they might be grey. They might be grey, I think. There's going to be a few greys in here as well. Let's have a look. See if we can get these coloured in too. Oops. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not looking too shabby. We'll do the green here as well, since we've started with the green. Like I said, this is probably going to just be like the rough colouring. It's not going to be perfect or anything like that. We're going to probably be changing things every now and again. Because, yeah, I'm going to be probably undecisive about it all, as I always am. I have green here. And... So that was gonna, I didn't actually colour them properly. Okay, well, we got to do the buttons as well. Well, not the buttons, but like the scales, if you will. Scales of those. I've got to do the eyes. I like to have like, I have mainly purple eyes, so it will be mainly green, but I did have a little bit of yellow on my design, so I've got to go do that too. As for the visor's meant to be, it's got to be green. We may have to, well, I'll probably make it a darker green, but it's going to be like green outline. So it's going to look a bit weird. We're going to have to obviously fix some colors. So this is going to be like if it was going to be like a direct inverse, but yeah, it's going to have to change around a bit, I reckon. But that's okay. Let's have a look. Actually, strictly speaking, my gloves are both purple, so yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, because I want to try and balance out the colors as well. So we will definitely work on that eventually. We do shoes. Shoes are probably going to be green underneath. And then I was kind of thinking like black socks. So we might have to, yeah, we'll get black in and on there. This is the part where we probably need to start adding some detail. We could probably make those black as well, even just to break it up a little bit, because there's a lot of pink and green in that section. So, or what else we might be able to do is we'll do this black and that one there. Potentially maybe some, So this is the fun part where you just go, that color doesn't look very great. So you need to fix it. But yeah, normally I like to do black last because the line art's black, so if I change the layers again, yeah, look a bit weird, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Did I want those to be black? I mean, I could probably have them black. I mean, I did say grey, but they could probably be black and be okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's get a grey from here. Maybe like that grey. Because we want to, yeah, we said we were going to put like that, because that was just going to be naturally darker anyway, so that's going to be grey as well. Like, just naturally it's going to be grey. Let's have a look. Inside of that's going to be grey just because it is as well. I'm just wondering if we make the visor grey, or is that going to be too... I mean, yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think maybe those might have to be black potentially, but we'll make this part black at least, I think. Because it will make it stick out a little bit more. Because yeah, you want to have like light and dark stuff in between everything, so it still sticks out as well. A great way to test that is to do like a grayscale test. Like, I could probably do one now, and we'll probably see that there's way too much white, or too much light colours rather. Let's have a look. How do I do that again? Something here, something colour. Yeah, there we go, grey. So, that doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. Obviously, there's a lot of white, which is why we changed the skirt a little bit. I was going to have some detail be here as well, and I was thinking like putting like a pixelation on like the end of so the sleeve cuff will be black and then like fade to grey and then go fade to the white part again, so that will also help with the grayscale colours a little bit. But yeah, as for like other stuff, like it's fine to have like for the shoes, for example, it's fine to have like the actual shoe, like what I've got now, to be completely white, but you want to have different colours on like the inside parts or stuff like that, which is why I also added like the little belt buckle things in there just to break it up a little bit. Bit more detail, break it up a bit, different colour, etc, etc. But yeah, like, because the skin colour is quite light, it's a lighter skin colour, so light skin colour with white basically just means double white, which is a lot of white. So we want to make sure we get some dark colours in there as well. Now obviously this is going to be an inverse villain version of me, and I currently have a lot of darker colours, which is going to be okay. So like, let's do this. Let's put this in a grayscale as well. Like, you can still see like lots of difference, mainly purely because I think having, like, I've got a lot of light greys as well, light grey here, and then my skin colour is a lot lighter, with the hair being a lot lighter as well, so like everything still sticks out quite nicely. But yeah, still needs to be a little bit different. So we'll go back to getting colour version. Surprisingly enough, the pink actually has a darker value, which I didn't realise, so we may have to swap everything over. But yeah, that's okay. We will deal with that later. But I don't know, I think it's alright. Let's have a look though. We might have to, yeah, put some of the detailing in. I might make, well, obviously, where's the grey? I want the grey. So like the buckles are going to be grey. And then we might have like the actual, like the leather. When I say leather, I mean leather part, like the strap. Excuse me. Want to have the strap part be probably a darker color, so then that way they all kind of stick out nicely. You know, you can kind of notice all the details. Otherwise, if they're all the same color, they'll just get hidden, which is not good, because then you don't get to see all the cool parts. So yeah, we're going to colour these in. Just roughly. I know I'm probably missing some sections, and then we're going to grab this and the paint bucket tool. Do this. And I can guarantee you it's going to look 1,000 times better already when I go to do this. Yeah, because nothing changed. Surprise! Nothing changed. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, obviously I could have made it a grey. I might make it like a darker grey, or maybe, I don't know. When I go to colour it, I might lighten it up a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this. So that's, yeah, I think everything is nearly coloured in, except this needs to probably, I'm gonna make it white and see if it looks terrible or not. It probably will. It's very difficult getting all of these without touching the line art, so I don't change like the colour of the whole thing. Let's have a look. I will have to colour some of this in manually, but that's okay. That's okay. Oops, I know I just did it then. There we go. I'm gonna do this side as well. Let's see. How are we doing? Getting there. Getting there. Nearly there. Okay. So yeah, if we did the grey scale thing again, it's just gonna look like that pretty much. Look, it's not terrible. What I probably should have done, now that I've just finished colouring it all in, is maybe even make it like a light grey as well, so there's just that little bit of difference. But I don't know if I wanted to put like a detail or something on the boots as well. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet, so for now I'm just going to leave it as mostly white. But yeah, we will see. We will definitely see about that. I just kind of want to make sure that pretty much everything is coloured in, so then I can kind of just get onto maybe some rendering as well. Because yeah, rendering's fun. It's like the better fun part of colouring. You get to like see the cool stuff come out. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a little bit missing there too. There we go. Okie dokie. Like, that being as a whole, I think is okay. I'm not 100% happy with it. Definitely can be better. But I think for flat colours, just base flat colours, that's going to be what it is. And we're going to just add some detail, and the detail will give it the better contrast that it probably needs. So yeah, we're going to do that probably right now. Let's have a look. I wanted to do the sleeve first because I think the sleeve's going to be definitely something. I also need to do the black text on here as well because I left that out because I forgot. Let's have a look. So I wanted this to, yeah, pretty much be just black. I might even make that like a really dark grey, like the inside part of it, just so there's a little bit of difference. Just a little bit, but yeah, so it will look a little bit different. As for the buttons though, I think we'll just make one colour each for now, and then we will go from there. Looks like I need to fix that too. There we go. And then I wanted to have, we might need to actually make that a little bit of a lighter grey actually, because I'm going to have that sleeve be the like pixelating up from black, so yeah, that way if you've got like a lighter inside, you can still see it a bit better. Again, contrast, yay! So we're going to select in there and do my wacky pixel design, which is also just random Tetris shape, and we will go from there. Where did I kind of want it to end? Maybe like, so I want it to end about here-ish, like the grey part, like you can have some of the grey parts come up here, but I want it to have it there, so we probably need to go to about here-ish, like about halfway, down a little bit, up. Pixel design is also a staple me thing. I love my pixels. Pixels are fun. And then we will colour it in. Yeah, cool. And then I also like to add a little bit of floating ones, like just some random sort of floating ones around, you know, like different Tetris kind of shapes. They're not Tetris shapes-ish. They're not meant, well, they're meant to be, but they're not. Yes. This random pixel design, not inspired by anything in particular. We'll chuck one up here as well. Why not? Chuck one up there. Cool. Alright. And what I'm going to do is go. I mean, normally I should have probably done I should have done the grey first. That was my fault. I normally like to do the underneath stuff first. That's for the grey colour. Need something in between the black and the white, which is probably going to be this colour. So I want to reselect the white part. There we go. So then I don't touch the other stuff and have to like refix it all the time, basically. So then what I'm going to do is basically just kind of copy the, maybe not that low. Copy the design a little bit. Okay, we might actually bring that one up as well. So then this is all going to be grey. There we go. And then there'll be some floating pixels up here as well. Just a little bit different ones. There we go. These two can be buddies. They can share. They can share some space. They can share some space. Make a long one. Might even put one here actually as well. Just a different one. There we go. Something a little bit different. Might actually put one here as well. And then I'm going to join this onto the side of the sleeve so it's not like lots of single pixels as much. Yeah, cool. Alright. Looks pretty good. It's almost like the reason why I wanted to do this is it's almost like the darkness is kind of consuming her slowly, so like that's why it's building up from the sleeve as well. So it kind of looks and feels like that, and honestly it really looks like that, and it looks so good right now. Super happy with that. That's turning out. I also wanted to do a bit of that on the cape as well, which is going to really help the rest of the suit stick out and help this stick out as well, which is gonna, I hope, look really cool. So yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm just like, I'm wondering if even on like the inside parts, like the tongue of the shoe, if you will, if I do that on the inside parts, you probably won't see the pixelated as much, but like if I do like a gradient even, it might kind of help achieve that as well. Or even like on the outside and keep the white on the inside, something like that. I'm gonna like play around with some colors and we'll just go from there. Like I said, I'm honestly having so much fun. I love coloring. I like just letting loose, doing random stuff, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, learning. It's all good. It's all the good stuff. All the good stuff is happening. Because like you could put a gradient on this and it would look like fine, but I feel like because the pixelated thing is like a really me kind of thing, doing something like that is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna probably give like more of a final boss theme, which is kind of what I'm after as well. Like we want her to be like, ooh, this is the final boss lady. This time we're gonna do the grey first though, so then I can just do it over the top. So we're gonna, yeah, just start, I guess. Go down a bit, up a little bit, up a little bit more. Go down one and then we'll go up there. Cool. Alright. There we go. Good. I might actually have to make that a little bit thinner. I think some of the pixels look a little bit thin-ish. Yeah, like this one especially here. Do that. Yeah, that looks a little better. Yeah, cool. Alright, and we will do the floating ones. Like semi-connected, semi-floating ones. I'll put like a main one like right here. There we go. The Tetris that consumes. The Tetris that consumes. Oh, that's a bit. There we go. Put another, like one of these ones here. You want to have some here, maybe even like one here as well. Yep, cool. Like it's nearly not even white anymore at this point. Like it's pretty much just going to be like consumption colors, if that makes sense. It's just going to be consumed. In that case, since this is going to be black, I'm wondering if we keep the inside a light color or if we make it a dark color. I'm thinking we probably need to make it a dark color. Why didn't that work? It's meant to... Oh, okay, that's why. Because I have a different part selected. That's why it didn't work. There we go. Now it should work. There we go. Silly me. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. Up there. Not too much though. So we still want to be able to see the grey as well. There we go. Ooh. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. I probably shouldn't have done it like that. That's okay. I will fix that. I didn't even realise until just then. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. I know how to fix it. I can. I forgot I still had the eraser on. Hang on. Voila. Fixed. Fix. Fix. This is exactly why I do it, because I do this all the time. It's like a loss prevention method for me. All right. Let's get the color in. There we go. Okay. Okay. It's somewhat fixed. Somewhat. I'll just be really careful when I'm adding the floating pixels in. I mean, I probably don't even need to, but I will. I will, because I will. Do some here. Color it in. There we go. There we go. We'll do one here. We'll do something here. Something there. Yep. Like one here as well. Just to add it in to break it up a little bit. Yeah, cool. Nice. How cool does that look? I'm just tooting my own horn over here, but I really like it. I think it's like going back to the slowly consuming her bit, because you know, like you got to give your character a backstory. I feel like she was good, but something happened, and then now she's evil, and now she's evil, and now she's slowly being fully consumed by it. So maybe there's a little bit of good in her still. Who knows? But yeah, that definitely helps break like that whole section up a little bit as well. What we could even do is do something on the skirt as well, even maybe. Like even a gradient on the skirt perhaps? I don't know. Let's go back to my fun talk, the grayscale bit and have a look. See how much better that looks now? Because we broke it up a little bit. Look, it's a little bit like here, like on the cape part is a little bit not great, but it's okay. Like you can still clearly see like a bit of contrast as well in there with the black and white stuff as well. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty dang good. But I definitely need to do something on the shoes as well. Like that's too much white. I don't know. We might be able to get away with keeping that white. I might put a gradient in. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, definitely looking a lot better. We could probably put like a little bit of like a consumption kind of theme on the skirt part. Let's try it. I like using the gradient tool. It's fun. We want, yeah, probably just that to foreground to transparent. That'll do. So we'll have the black start from there, and maybe if we have it fade up that way. I mean, yeah, look, it's going to be a little bit awkward to do. I'm probably better off doing it manually, nearly, considering like the skirt's shape, if you will. But I definitely think it's probably worth doing, actually. We might maybe use not the black, though we'll use the dark grey that I have already here prepared. So we'll do this to one around the bottom. I don't know if I'm convinced. I think I also did it wrong because I meant to just touch the edge. Okay, and then I'll go around and do another one down the bottom here. Nah, I'm not convinced. So we'll probably work without that there. No, I'm not convinced. Nah. I mean, I bet it'll look great for this though. Yeah. It needs something, but I don't think gradient is what I want. Like I could maybe like put some pixels in, but I think then we might have too much pixels because we don't want to go overboard with the pixels. We don't want to go overboard with the pixels, no. I'm just wondering maybe if we do something to like the bottom of the top instead, maybe, perhaps. We might be able to do something there. Big think. Well, because like when I go to maybe shade this, it might be a little bit different, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, we will see. We will see. Let's just get rid of that for now. But yeah, it's looking pretty good though. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's good that we can kind of see it on like for itself, because like change the background color. What I might do now though, actually, we'll take a break from that. We will do the wings instead. Because yeah, do that and then we can kind of see how everything looks together. And then probably even go from there. Sometimes you got to take a break, do something else, and come back with a fresh mind. So I did, yeah, want to have the wings to be, again, lots of white. I need to actually make sure I'm on the right layer. So yeah, that's going to be those colours there. Like the three-dimensional parts will probably be grey or something like that. But yeah, the white. Now I'm going to need to use reference for this one. So the pink was yellow. Okay, so once we kind of get this right, we'll figure it all out from there. And then have these here. This pink here. There we go. Pink. Oh, I forgot to put the line there. Whoops. My bad. That's alright. It's fine. It's not perfect. Doesn't need to be. Do the green. Where's that dark grey? Is it that one I want? Yeah, probably that one. That'll probably do the trick, I'd say. And then because like the inside of the speakers is also grey as well, we might even make them like the inside of the speakers black just to even maybe like contrast it a bit more as well. Oh, no, not that bit, not that bit. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just talking nonsense now. So I gotta just see what I feel like doing, what looks good. You never know. I don't know. We'll soon find out, I guess. Let's have a look. Do these bits as well. Cool. So yeah, they kind of look a little bit three-dimensional. Not much, but just a little bit. You know what? It would be cool now that I'm thinking about it. If we put that, what I call pixel consumption, on the wings as well. That might help break up the problems we've been having as well. Like, even, I don't know, we might have like this be black and grey and not even white anymore, and then like this have like grey and then going into white as well. We'll see. I do like that idea. I'm gonna well, it's noted now on the live stream, so if I forget I'll just look it up again. But yeah, I think potentially something like that might be a really good idea. You never know. But yeah, having, ooh, I like these. Yeah, because it sticks out nice. You see what I'm saying here? Like you can clearly see like contrasted between like pretty much everything except for the pink and green themselves. Oh well, what are you gonna do? But you can see the white, the 3D grey, and the black part in the middle. Nice. Alright, let's bring character back. I forgot those were in front. Let's just put them behind and turn that off. Cool. Oh, I'm so thrilled. This is looking pretty dang good. Looking pretty dang good. I haven't got the line art fixie-uppy bit on at the minute, so you can still see the skin color coming through the hairlines. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe if we put some pixels on there, it might help. Maybe even just the top wings, potentially, like just these parts here would help break it up, but I don't know if it's going to then conflict with what I've done here. Like, it won't conflict with this as much, I don't think, but here, potentially, it might. Yeah, I'm going to just make sure I save this as well, because that's important too. But yeah, this is like villain me with color flip. It's looking pretty cool. Costume flip, color flip. Pretty much everything's getting flipped. Yeah. Alright. What are we gonna do now? Do we maybe add... Let's see. We might add a gradient to the shoes, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We might add a gradient to them. I could do the pixels. I might do the pixels, I think. Yep. Yep, we're gonna do the pixels. We're doing the pixels. Let's just make sure I lock that as well. Alright, let's do the pixels. Because that will probably solve a lot of my problems, I'd say. I don't even know if I need those other parts up there, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We'll go do the grey first. Grey's probably gonna end about there-ish, I'd say. We'll probably go up a little bit in that one as well, maybe. We'll have like, yeah, the floating pixels go up in there as well. So we're gonna color that in, and that one. I'm gonna try and keep it the same. We might even try and attempt to mirror the design on this one. We will see. Trying to do opposite things like eyes and hands and stuff like that, and even coloring is sometimes very difficult. But we will attempt at least. Is that even the right grey? Have I got the right grey? I think so. If not, I can fix it. I can fix it. I don't probably want to, but I can fix it. It is fixable pretty easily, I'd say, which is fine. Then we might add maybe one of these ones, this shape. This shape, yeah. Might do like a little, maybe one of those ones in there as well. Yeah, let's maybe try and make that a little straighter, and I made it more wonky. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Considering like the belt thing here is black, it's gonna look pretty good with against it as well, because it'll, yeah, have some grayscale. Yay! I like to think that I know what I'm talking about, but I definitely don't. So don't take any of what I say too seriously. I try to know what I'm talking about. I'm just glad I get to colour it in. Like, it was meant to probably be a Spyro Saturday, but I really wanted to colour this in, and I'm sure you probably wanted to see the colour as well. So, yeah, definitely made sure that I could colour it in. However, I did not forget about Spyro. That missing 13 times has been haunting me for the whole week. But I will probably be, I have got a few commitments tomorrow, but I will try to fit in an hour somewhere for a bit more Spyro torture. Because we all know that Spyro doesn't like me much at the moment. But I will try my best to fit it in. If not, I will definitely be catching up on Spyro, because once this design, like the base colors and designs are kind of done, unless you really want to see it, I will just render it all and make a design page and just post it. Yeah, and then put it on my folio as well. Oh, I forgot, there's some spoilers on my folio, if you've seen it. If you see it, you know what I'm talking about. It might have something to do with a very certain alternate outfit. Although, if you know me, you know what it looks like already, because I couldn't keep it a secret. I'm bad at keeping secrets like that. I just got too excited. I had to share it. I got too invested in it. I was so excited. It looked so good when I finished it. Just like how good this is looking when I'm doing it now. I'm like, I've been sharing it with my colleagues at work, and they're like probably annoyed. I hope not. But I'm just like so excited, because I get so excited with how good it looks. Because sometimes it doesn't look good, but in this case it does. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Random pixel shapes, go. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's hard to kind of do the pixelation thing on there, considering, but yeah, we could probably chuck another one up here, I reckon, as well. Yeah, cool, looks good. Sorry, my eye was a bit itchy. Alright. Now we just gotta flip it and put it on the other shoe. Let's do that. Try my best to do that without breaking anything. We might just give it a quick save. Quick save first. Let's have a look. That there, and then about there-ish, I guess. Alright, let's flip it. I have got something very exciting on tomorrow. I've been hanging out for a while for it. Been working very hard with my other commitments. And I'm very excited about it. But yeah, maybe I'll share it one day. Maybe I won't. It's got nothing to do with my VTubing, so that's why I'm just gonna keep it separate. Also, I might as well say something else whilst I'm here, since I'm talking about doing things. I have also, I don't know if I've announced it or not, but I've started making a Dakimakura design. I just haven't shared it yet because I wanted to finish it and then share it. Yeah, I've started it. A lot of the colouring is done, but it's not all done yet. I also might need a little bit of assistance with the making of like the background, like the pillow part, like the creases and stuff. As you can see, creases is not my forte when it comes to drawing. So we may have a little bit of an issue doing that. At the moment I've got like an image of Google Images, but yeah, obviously I can't use that because it's not mine. I'm gonna try and make my adaptation of it, but yeah, it might look not great. But we will see. We will see, definitely. Alright, that's the boots done. Ooh, they look pretty evil looking. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just wondering though if I maybe need to make the straps a different colour, or if they're going to be okay like that. I don't know. Or if I need to maybe change the bottom of the shoes to like a different colour. Maybe. Although I like them green. Green's cool. Or if if I match the gloves and do this one pink instead, have them like opposite maybe. I just don't want to have too much pink. I'm going to try and balance out the colours as best I can. It just can be difficult. But let's have a look with the wings. Let's have a look. It's looking pretty dang good actually. I'm pretty dang impressed with what we've come up with. It's pretty good. You know what I might even do? I might even make this glove black just to kind of keep it a little different. Just make it... that's not gonna work. Okay, alright. Just fix... There we go. Yeah, that looks way better. Yep, cool. Nice. Alright, I'm happy with that. Obviously we'll keep the other one white because then it's got white and then straight to black from the sleeve, so it looks a lot better. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I still feel like there's something needs to happen on the skirt and I don't know what it is. Apart from the text. Not the text. I'm gonna even put that in right now before I forget again. But it definitely needs something. It just needs something. Let's have a look. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Oh, nope. Hang on. I forgot I gotta write it in square shapes. Oh no. G. I was trying to do an E. G. E. V. O. L. U. M. E. I need it. Hang on. I'm trying to tilt myself instead of the canvas. I should just tilt the canvas. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that really, you really can't see it. I'm gonna have to fix it, but it's on there now at least. I mean, I could even put just something just on this side even. Just on this side, like if I have pixels coming up like on an angle, like from here, like just like through this way, potentially. Big think. Yeah, we're gonna save again because yeah, we've done lots of work. Coloring, like trying to get coloring is pretty hard. It's you know, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Let's do the grey test as well. Oh, that's not going to be for everything. Okay, hang on a minute. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Okay, so the wings don't actually look too bad, considering I think definitely they'd look terrible if I didn't put those pixelated parts in, and kept that white even. Like you can still, like they're still pretty separated, especially there. Definitely going to put something on the skirt. Not 100% sure what it's going to be, but I'm probably going to end up being pixels again. I don't want too much pixels though, because we've got them here, we've got them here, we've got them here. And it's very pixel shaped, so we don't want to have too much. Technically this is also a little bit as well because they're squares, but they're not like pixel design kind of random pixel thingies, but yeah. Let's maybe see if we can quickly chuck in some pixels on the skirt and see if that makes much of a difference or not really. Let's have a look. I feel like it's probably going to look better than the gradient that we tried before. Because I just, yeah, the gradient was giving me the soft vibe, and it's great for other things. Don't get me wrong, it's great for other things, but we want angry looking. We don't want soft and squishy looking. We want angry final boss theme. We want I need to deal lots of damage kind of boss theme thing. Not, we'll even, yeah, start up here. We will gradually kind of come over and go down as well. Need to probably make that a little bit squarer. There we go. It'll look good when it's coloured, I promise. It'll look okay when it's coloured. I promise. I hope it does. I'm sure it will. Do that as well. Okay, let's colour this in. Oops. Wonderful. Okay, because like we've got this on this side, so we probably don't need to have it coming all the way over. But yeah, we will see how we go. I want one of those shapes in here. There we go. There we go. We'll chuck a little single one up here. Some over here as well. Just a little bit more. Chuck one maybe just here. And because we want it to fade on an angle, which is very difficult to achieve in this instance. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, okay. And then we'll have the black coming out as well now, but not as, definitely not as much. Get that. Like it probably won't even be on the other one. Like I could probably make maybe one pixel here. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely just probably get the flat colors done tonight, and then I will do the proper rendering and stuff later on. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is looking. It's looking like I had an initial idea, and it's looking like 20 times better than that. Not just 10, 20 times. 20 times better. A lot more better. A lot more better. Oh my god. There we go. Make it a little bit more. Maybe just one more here. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll add. Maybe that actually looks really cool. Maybe I'm really happy with it. Just a little bit. Let's have a look. Ooh, yes. So much good over there. Yes. Yeah. 100% better. Even just like that little bit makes it look so much better. Like it's not like if we look like what it looked like at the start and it was like a lot of white, it looked terrible. And I knew that, but I also knew that I was going to do this as well. But now it looks so good. I'm nearly even wondering if I put like grey in between those stripes as well, just to really kind of bring them out a bit, or if I leave it like it is. I don't know. Because obviously I want to finish the colouring tonight, so we will see what the grey looks like in between. Oh yeah, I like that. Breaks it up even more. Cool. We're gonna keep it. We're keeping it. I have the final word, we're keeping it. I'll probably change her hair a little bit. I might do like a little bit of green here and like here-ish as well on this part here, maybe on the fringe on the top, maybe just a little bit, not too much, but I will do that later. You get to see at the end when I post the design page. Keeping a secret. But yeah. As for the wings though, I'm probably going to keep them the way they are with the white. I was going to add maybe a pixel design, maybe I will later on, who knows, but I think they look pretty alright at the moment considering like what the detailing I've done to the character themselves. So yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with how it's looking, to be honest. Being flat colours, looks really good. I'm pretty happy. Let's maybe just get the proper line art on at least that one, because it's going to be harder to see with the wings over in the front. Yeah, look, I'll need to fix up the eyes as well. I'll put some detail in there, but like they're mainly going to be green, so yeah, that's going to be pretty much what it is. But yeah, this is looking pretty badass. Which is what we want, so it's looking good. It's meeting my quota. That's what I want. Normally, when you're designing stuff, you'd have a client. However, since I am the client, if I like it, that's what we want. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's looking. It's looking awesome, I reckon. But yeah, we'll leave the flat colors there for tonight. That is pretty much gonna be it, and then I'll render it and flip it and make it a design page, and we'll just go and see how it looks from there. Alright, let's jump on over here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Villian Karu version. Looking pretty mean looking, which is what we want, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next time we'll be designing another character, I dare say, unless I decide to stream making the design page or something like that. I probably won't, unless y'all really want me to see it. I don't know. You probably don't. It's boring and tedious, but it looks good at the end. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Villian Karu, backstory, she was good, she's now evil, and now the darkness is slowly consuming her. Whereas I have mastered it. And the goodness is consuming me now. Anyways, well, thanks for joining in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed me ranting on about colours and why they're important. Hope you learnt something maybe as well. Who knows? But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what it looks like later on, and I hope you guys are looking forward to see what it looks like later on as well. And we'll see about tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll get back to Sparrow, don't worry. I haven't forgotten. Alright, anyways, we will leave it there, I reckon, and we'll pick up later on at some point, or maybe not for this particular one. We'll do another. I've already got another character design in mind, so I am very excited to share that with you all later on. Anyways, have a good rest of the day, night, wherever you are, and I will be streaming at some point later on, so enjoy. Alright, bye! Bye!